It is February 3rd and we just got our daily close. In this video, I'm going to give you a 5-minute rundown of what's important to watch in this market. Let's dive right in. So, like we talked about last night, Bitcoin is currently between these major levels. We have a daily breaker here and a daily breaker here. Well, we held it last night, which I told you guys should give us some sort of a bounce or support. And as you guys can see, we have gotten that bounce and support. Although we do have a wick to the downside, this daily breaker held up very, very well. Now, so what am I expecting to see? A bouncing between here until we finally break out and choose a direction. If we go to the upside, I do expect us to have a massive explosive move up to between 41,000 and 46,000. Those are our key levels where I'll be taking a ton I'll be taking a ton of profit at that level. Now, if we do break the downside, there's a few different levels I'm looking at. Number one, 34,000 is a golden pocket, as well as a weekly breaker, which you can see right here. Okay, so ultimately it's still going totally fine even if we do drop that level. Now, if we do lose this golden pocket region, I do expect us to drop down here. This is our yearly open for 2021, and we also have some untapped liquidity at this level. So I'm looking for is a dip down here, come back up, and then have a change in market structure for a continuation back up. But I will not be buying in until we get to that level. Now, I'm already pretty damn exposed to Bitcoin because I do think that we are going to have further explosive move to the upside. However, confirmation will be once we get above this level, as well as this major 4-hour breaker, and ultimately be selling in this region. Or I'll be buying if we do get down to the golden pocket, and most certainly if we get this sort of market structure at those lows. All right. Now the next thing we're going to go over is the total market cap. Okay, total market cap. This is the total 3. Okay, total 3. I top of this last night, and I'll go over it again. This weekly breaker is very significant, and as you guys can see, we are still holding it as support. This is a very, very good sign. Now, this is also the Fibonacci retracement of this entire structure, as you guys can see, which means this level is very, very significant and should not be overstated. Okay. All right, so as long as we hold that, I think the altcoin market looks totally fine. Speaking of the altcoins, let's talk about the Bitcoin dominance chart. Again, talked about last night, we'll talk about it again. We have a rising wedge that formed here, and we are breaking down. We did show a little bit of strength today, but ultimately we are still breaking down. This is what we want to see. We want to see it continue to drop the downside because that means more money is flowing out of Bitcoin into our altcoins. All right, next we have our DXY. Again, we talked about last night how we wanted to see a breakdown, and as you guys can see, we did get a breakdown on DXY. This means that money is leaving the US dollars and moving into other assets like traditional assets and the cryptocurrency. This is great, guys. This is what we want to see to show strength on Bitcoin and other crypto assets. This is perfect. We do want to see this, and ultimately it is going to plan. So, next thing we'll go over is request. Guys, I did not bring it up on this channel because this is a Discord only exclusive thing that I've been talking about, all right? This has only been on Discord I've been talking about, but we did get a very healthy movement today. We got almost a 50% movement in the span of just an hour, guys. Absolutely explosive move, and we have been following this for quite a while, all right? So if you are on the Discord, you guys have been getting a lot of information on this. So as you guys can see, I talked about this 2 days ago, talked about this over the last few weeks, guys. All right, this level has been extremely significant, and finally, we have broken to the upside on this coin. So what's going to happen here? Well, join the Discord and you will find out more. All right, next we have right here is Crow. I'm looking at Crow right now because this one is making a very, very good reclaim into this falling wedge. As you guys can see, we broke down, come back into it, and now we're currently consolidating inside of it, right? Ultimately, I am expecting some sort of explosive move to the upside, so we'll see what happens. CVX is showing a lot of strength today, something we do want to see. Ultimately, I do have my sell zones already set for these, and if you want to see those, make sure you guys are in the Discord, of course. And Litecoin is another coin that I've been watching, guys, and I think it actually is starting to make some impulsive movements to the upside. And this one will really be my indicator if this altcoin market is going to explode, all right? So Litecoin is another key one that I'm watching to really give us that confirmation that we will keep going to the upside. All right, now, make sure you guys are in Discord. It is in the description below, okay? Lots of really, really good information in here. However, all of these altcoins you will not get access to unless you are a Patreon member, guys. Patreon members get all the exclusive access, and it's only $40 a month, guys. That's really, really, really not that bad, especially when you have coins that go 50% movements in the span of an hour, guys. Very well worth your investment. Very well worth your investment. You get a lot of really good information. It's a really good community. However, you would have missed requests unless you were in that Discord. So outside of that, I will let you guys go. Have a fantastic day. And this is your 5-minute and 20-second update. Hey, not that bad. Have a good one, guys. See y'all.